Hello everyone, this is Kaifu here with game 1 in the series between me and Franky. Franky on the right side is playing Bahamut using a lot of heavy beaters in the late game and also burn spell in the late game, while me, as aka Kaifu, is playing Abdul. Abdul using a lot of control spells such as Abdul the Cake Zone, Zig the Ancient Magic, Spiritual Despair, Stoning to Death, Thunders, a lot of ways to control the field and hand. So since I'm going first, I pass turn and leaving one magic stone open to bluff the thunder right away. Because I know that Franky can't actually rush me down right away, so I want to bluff it if possible. So he's attacking to move me for 300, and sadly I do not have a thunder in my hand, so I do take the 300 directly. So putting me down to 3,700 life points. Now back to my turn. I actually got a Moonstone. Now the Moonstone is kind of mediocre in this matchup because the reason why is that by paying 200 life points, it's getting to Franky's goal a lot faster because his objective is to lower my life point within range for burn spell of heavy beaters. So using those moon spell too early or too much is actually will cost me the game. So I play 2 to put Laura on battlefield and search for another Laura and put in my hand, giving me that extra hand advantage I need overall. And not only that, I'm deck fitting as well to actually draw the answer. And Franky played Raptor Declare, killing my Laura so I have no defense again and taking another 300 pointed damage directly, putting me down to 3,400 life points. Now currently in the early game I'm getting a lot of beating at the moment, so I can't really do much at the moment. So let's see how I can do in this situation. Now as you can see, I draw into a Bloody Moon, and Bloody Moon is not a really good matchup at the moment. As you can see on Franky's side of the field, he has no special magic stone, so I can't kill anything at all. So by paying 200 life point, I play Cash Counter Field to draw 2 new cards, a better answer card, and I drew another Bloody Moon, not a really good answer overall. And at the moment I have to control the field and control his hand because his field is already under control by my cash cat, so I can block it. But now I'm forcing my opponent to discard his whole entire hand. So I force him to discard 2 Dragon King's Flame so he can't burn me as much damage overall. So I'm doing the hand control if possible. Attacking me direct of 200, I take the 200, put me down to 3,000 life points. And attacking with the Hunter, obviously I blocked it, and obviously when I play Cash Cat, I return the Bloody Moon on top of the deck, so hopefully I don't draw it or see it again because it's not really helpful. Next my opponent play the Crimson Guard, and Crimson Guard is the field edition. At the end of the turn for each player's turn, it burns each player for 200 points of damage, so pretty much he's slowly wearing it down with that field spell, so I can't do much about it. Not only that, this spell also has an ability saying that neither player can gain life, so meaning if I use some kind of ability to gain life, I can't use it, so can't do much. I drop a Mephisto on him, so using a big stick in the field to gain control, and none of his little dudes can run over me any at all, so I can control the field and so on. But let's see what can Franky do in this situation. Attacking me for 300 directly. Obviously, I'm gonna think to block because I don't want to block the Black Goat. The Black Goat, when it goes to graveyard, he can actually burn me for 200 more point damage. So I don't really want that. So that's why I blocked it. And let's see what happens from here. Franky's thinking about his play at the moment. His hand's really small because due to my Spiritual Despair making him discard 2 cards. He attacked me for 200 more, putting me down to 2,400 life points. But the life point doesn't really matter in the long run because his own field spell is wearing him down as well. So as long as I contain field control, hand control, it allows me to do that massive plays I need. He plays 40 Thieves, allows him to draw 2 new cards and discard 2 cards from his hand. He discarded the Black Goat and the Golden Dragon, so it's not really useful in the early game at the moment, so he needs to do something about it. Using Purifying Fire, burning me 700 more, putting me down to 1,700 life points. Now the life is getting really low on my end, and I'm taking extra 200 point more damage at the end of the turn because of the field spell. Back to my turn. Now in this round I had to do really well to get around this because I'm not in a really good situation at the moment because the fact that I'm already low on life. Even though Franky has 1 card in hand, he can actually finish it off pretty quickly. So I have to think of a choice. So at this situation, I'm thinking, should I take one away of this Resonator? Mostly I will take away the 40 Thieves, because 40 Thieves can attack me for a bunch of damage and I don't want that. The Black Goat can't do too much damage overall to me because it's only a Resident on the field with 2/2, so I'm taking 200 damage in the long run. So if I put that in the graveyard, he will still burn me 200 regardless what I do. So I'm thinking what I should do in this situation. I have 4 Magic Stone open already, and I haven't tapped all my tap my ruler yet, so meaning nothing will happen. Now in this situation, I was thinking, should I judgment? If I judgment, I'll leave myself wide open with burn spells, or I can tap for magic stone to protect myself and gain a lot more resource. Now with Mephisto on the field, he's my only beater, so I'm thinking what to do with it. I can attack directly with Franky for 1,500, putting down a lot of damage, but if I do that, I'll be in a bad situation. So I'll take out the 40 Thieves, not allowing him to have any field present, and I'll drop the Cinderella, and I will use Cinderella's ability to actually destroy his Black Ghost and not allowing any more attacks. So whatever one card left here, Franky has in lane is his only card left. So I'll tap for another Magic Stone, tapping my Abdul. So now let's see what happens from here. So now, Franky is not in a good situation at all, and I'm not in a good situation because a single misplay by me is in bad position. So and then I use Cinderella's Field, launching it away, popping the Black away because Mephisto will eat up anyway. So I just need to get rid of that. And I do have Absolute Cake in my hand, so any burn spell comes in my way, I can stop it. So he's paying 1 to burn me 500, and I quickly respond with an Absolute Cake, so not allowing that burn damage. And he did top deck the Earth and Heaven, so which will burn me down to 0 exactly. The reason why I actually Absolute Cakes on the first one, it was a kind of misplay. I didn't expect that he would have a Heaven Earth that right at that time. So yeah, thank you for watching, thank you for listening, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Please stay tuned for game 2.